What's up, guys? This is Mr. Eldridge, and in today's video, we're going to look at the office of President of the United States. To be eligible for the office of President, a person must be a natural-born citizen of the United States, meaning they are either born on United States soil or to U.S. citizens abroad. Additionally, the candidate must be at least 35 years old and have been a resident of the United States for at least 14 years. These qualifications ensure a degree of experience, maturity, and loyalty to the country before assuming the highest office. These requirements, enshrined in Article 2, Section 1 of the United States Constitution, aim to establish a balance between ensuring a capable leader and preventing foreign influence over the presidency. So now we're going to talk about some of the powers of the president. Executive orders are directives issued by the president that carry the force of law. While not explicitly mentioned in the Constitution, the authority of issuing executive orders is derived from the president's role as the head of the executive branch. Executive orders can be used to manage and guide the operations of federal agencies, departments, and offices under the president's jurisdiction. They can address a wide range of issues, including domestic and foreign policy, national security, administrative procedures, the implementation of laws passed by Congress. However, executive orders must remain within the boundaries of existing laws, and of course the Constitution. And they can be subject to legal and judicial review. While they provide a tool for swift decision-making and policy implementation, executive orders are subject to change or reversal by subsequent presidents, illustrating the dynamic and sometimes contentious nature of executive power in the United States. Some examples of some executive orders in American history. Executive Order 9066 created military zones and relocated people of Japanese ancestry for the duration of World War II. Executive Order 9981 from President Truman required equal treatment and opportunity for all in the armed service. The president wields significant appointment powers. This is a crucial aspect of the executive authority. The president has the authority to nominate and appoint key officials, including cabinet members. These cabinet members head various executive departments. We also have ambassadors representing the United States abroad, federal judges that are subject to Senate confirmation, and individuals to leadership positions in federal agencies and commissions. This power allows the president to shape the administration's policies, priorities, and direction by selecting individuals who share their vision and agenda. Cabinet members, for instance, oversee the implementation of domestic and foreign policies, while judges shape the legal landscape. The appointment process involves Senate confirmation for many positions, ensuring a system of checks and balances. The president's appointment power is pivotal in shaping the executive branch's leadership and its ability to execute policies effectively. The president also holds the authority to negotiate and enter into treaties with foreign nations, a power enshrined in the Constitution. Treaties are formal agreements that require Senate approval by a 2/3 majority vote. However, the president also has the ability to make executive agreements, which are pacts between the United States and other countries that do not require Senate ratification. Executive agreements can cover a wide range of subjects, on things like trade and defense cooperation to environmental issues and diplomatic relations. While treaties are legally binding under international law, executive agreements have the force of law domestically, but may be subject to change by subsequent administrations without the need for Senate approval. The president's ability to engage in both treaties and executive agreements provides flexibility in conducting foreign affairs and shaping international relations while accommodating the need for swift decision-making and diplomatic maneuvering. As the commander-in-chief of the United States military, the president holds the authority and responsibility to direct and oversee the military operations of the nation. This power, granted by the United States Constitution, gives the president the ability to make critical decisions regarding the deployment of American troops, the use of military force, and the overall strategy in defense of the nation's security interests. While Congress holds the power to declare war, the president can initiate military actions without a formal declaration. The president's role as commander-in-chief reflects their central role in shaping the nation's defense policies and responses to emerging threats, but it also raises questions about the balance of power between the executive and legislative branches, as well as the necessity of checks and oversight to ensure responsible and lawful use of military force. The president wields limited legislative powers. While the primary responsibility for making and passing laws rests with Congress, the president plays a role in the legislative process. The president has the authority to propose legislation to Congress, outline policy priorities in the annual State of the Union address, and sign bills into law or veto them. The president's veto power can be overridden by a 2/3 majority vote in both the House of Representatives and the Senate. Additionally, the president can influence legislation by using their position to rally public support, negotiate with lawmakers, and leverage their party's influence. While the president's legislative powers are circumscribed by the Constitution's separation of powers, their ability to shape and guide the legislative agenda remains a significant aspect of their leadership role in the government. The president holds limited judicial powers, primarily focused on the appointment of federal judges. With the Senate's advice and consent, finally, when we talk about the office of the presidency, we need to talk about impeachment. Impeachment is a constitutional mechanism initiated by the House of Representatives and tried by the Senate that can remove a president from office for high crimes and misdemeanors. Collectively, these checks ensure that presidential power is balanced and accountable within the broader framework of the United States government. Executive orders can be and often are struck down by the courts. The Supreme Court struck down President Joe Biden's student loan forgiveness program. Thank you so much for paying attention to this video. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and do so now. I truly appreciate it. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Presidents can also overturn their predecessors' executive orders. The media serves as a watchdog to call out actions that might go against the public good.